In 157 BCE, under the warm sun of Arpinum, Gaius Marius was born to a family of modest means. Surrounded by rolling hills and fertile fields, young Marius grew up understanding the value of hard work. The rustic environment instilled in him a toughness that would define his future military career. Eager to make his mark, Marius joined the Roman army as a common soldier. The chill of early mornings found him training relentlessly, earning respect for his discipline and courage. His superiors noticed his potential, paving the way for his ascent through the military ranks. Marius earned his first notable recognition during the Numantine War in Spain. Under the command of Scipio Aemilianus, he demonstrated exceptional bravery. The harsh Iberian winters tested the soldiers, but Marius's resilience stood out amidst the grueling conditions. Upon returning to Rome, Marius sought political office to further his influence. The bustling forums buzzed with activity as he campaigned for the position of tribune of the plebs. His dedication to the common people won him support, marking the beginning of his political journey. Marius married Julia, a woman of the patrician Julian family, linking him to nobility. The union elevated his social standing, and the gentle breezes of their villa whispered promises of greater opportunities. This alliance connected him indirectly to future leaders like Julius Caesar. Despite facing opposition from the aristocracy, Marius aimed for the consulship. The Roman elite scoffed at his ambitions, viewing him as a novus homo, a new man without noble ancestry. Undeterred, he appealed to the masses, leveraging his military reputation. In 112 BCE, Rome engaged in the Jugurthine War against King Jugurtha of Numidia. Marius served under Quintus Caecilius Metellus, navigating the scorching deserts of North Africa. The relentless sun beat down on the troops as they struggled against both the enemy and the elements. Frustrated by the slow progress and Metellus's leadership, Marius sought to take command. He returned to Rome to run for consul, promising swift victory in Numidia. The citizens, weary of the prolonged conflict, elected him consul in 107 BCE. Assuming command, Marius implemented significant military reforms. He opened army recruitment to the capitae censi, the headcount of landless poor, offering them a stake in Rome's future. The cold nights in training camps saw these new soldiers forging a formidable force under his guidance. Marius's strategies led to the capture of Jugurtha, effectively ending the war in 105 BCE. The soldiers, once raw recruits, now marched with pride under the clear African skies. Rome celebrated his triumph, and Marius solidified his reputation as a military hero. Meanwhile, Germanic tribes, the Cimbri and Teutones, threatened Rome's northern borders. Reports of devastating defeats sent chills through the Senate halls. Marius was called upon again, elected consul multiple times to face this looming menace. Marius trained his legions rigorously, understanding the gravity of the threat. The icy winds of the Alps did little to deter his men as they fortified positions. His emphasis on discipline and cohesion prepared them for the challenges ahead. In 102 BCE, Marius confronted the Teutones at Aquae Sextiae, modern-day Aix-en-Provence. The hot summer sun bore witness to a brutal clash, with Roman soldiers executing well-drilled maneuvers. The victory was decisive, annihilating the Teutones and boosting Roman morale. The following year, Marius faced the Cimbri at Vercellae in northern Italy. Dust swirled across the plains as legions met the massive enemy force. Employing superior tactics, Marius secured another crushing victory, ending the Germanic threat to Rome. Rome hailed Marius as the third founder of Rome for his victories. Triumphs paraded through streets adorned with laurel wreaths under clear blue skies. His unprecedented 6 consulships reflected his immense popularity and influence. Despite his successes, Marius became entangled in political conflicts with rivals like Lucius Cornelius Sulla. The Senate chambers grew colder with tension as alliances shifted and enmities deepened. Their rivalry foreshadowed a looming civil conflict. In 91 BCE, the social war broke out as Rome's Italian allies demanded citizenship rights. Marius, though aging, took up arms once more. The harsh realities of warfare against former friends weighed heavily on the soldiers and commanders alike. The rivalry between Marius and Sulla escalated when Sulla was given command against King Mithridates in the east. Marius maneuvered politically to replace him, igniting Sulla's wrath. The simmering resentment led to Sulla marching his legions on Rome, a shocking breach of tradition. Forced to flee, Marius sought refuge in Africa, his fortunes waning under the relentless sun. Yet, in 87 BCE, he seized an opportunity to return amid political chaos. The winter rains fell as he and his supporters took control of Rome by force. Marius assumed his 7th consulship but died shortly after, in 86 BCE. The city was shrouded in a somber atmosphere as news of his passing spread. His complex legacy included military innovation and political upheaval, leaving an indelible mark on Rome's history. Our journey through time comes to an end for today. We embark on new adventures every week. If you relish the experience, please like and subscribe.